We start with the start finding of an international team of scientists led by the UK Met Office, which raised profound questions about the future of the Earth's climate. The team says that a prolonged heatwave in the Siberian Arctic this year is unequivocal evidence of climate change, and that the record high temperatures in Siberia would be impossible without man-made global warming. Findings are of serious concern because here, in the UK and the rest of Europe, the Arctic drives much of the weather that we experience. Our chief environment correspondent, Stefany Oktaviana, has the story. 6 months of record-breaking temperature have fueled massive forest fires in Siberian Arctic this year. Great plumes of smoke were visible on satellite images last month. The red areas on this map show just how exceptional temperatures have been more than 5 degrees above average across much of Siberia. That include the highest temperatures ever recorded north of the Arctic Circle, a sweltering 38 degrees centigrade. And now, Met Office-led international study has concluded this period of exceptional weather would have been impossible had the world not been warmed by man-made greenhouse gas emissions. Remember the beast from the east, that period of exceptionally cold and snowy weather back in 2018. It shows us that what happens in the Arctic doesn't stay in the Arctic. There are 6 main weather systems in the UK, and 4 of the 6 come from the polar regions or from the Arctic directly. So whilst a lot of this uncertain if something gonna happen in the Arctic, it's gonna be reasonable to assume that something's gonna happen in the UK too. Today's report is yet more evidence that the growing concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is changing our climate. What we're seeing really is unprecedented. It's the strongest result we've ever seen. Actually, never seen a change in the probability of an even more than 600 times. We've never seen a result like that. This February's storm and floods are also reckoned to have been driven by conditions in the Arctic, and we know the polar region is warming twice as fast as the rest of the world. The long-term impact that we'll have here in the UK is less certain. Looking at the geological results, we don't think we have CO2 levels this high for the 5 million years. So, we really don't know what to expect in the future. We are in the uncharted territory. The reduction of Arctic sea ice cover and melting of the permafrost has accelerated during these years. Heatwave that will drive even more warming, and in turn, we can expect more extreme weather here in the UK. Okay, and Stefany Oktaviana with me right now. Just in very often conclusion about the climate change are very heavily qualified, but this seems to be different. This certainly what the scientists are saying. The Earth often really get warmed in the summer, but this extreme temperature Siberia experienced over 6 months was, the scientists say, completely unprecedented. Their study concluded that the change of it happening without man-made climate change was in every 80 years, 1,000 years old, and that's why they are saying it was almost impossible unless the world had been warmed by the greenhouse gas emissions. They say this is the strongest climate link to any other weather even they looked at, and this was a big team scientists from 6 countries. They described the Siberian heatwave as unequivocal evidence of the influence of human-induced climate change on the planet. It doesn't get much clearer than that.